I recognize our National Chairman, Linus Gitai, and the Vice Chancellor of Kenyatta University, Professor Olive Mugenda. We have board members of the Federation of Kenya Employers here. We have senior members of the Kenyatta University faculty, most of them seated here. We have members of the Federation of Kenya Employers, and then we have friends. So I recognize and welcome you all very warmly to this breakfast meeting. And thank you all for keeping time. You're all here very early, which shows that business people are serious when it comes to breakfast. And business, of course. We are serious business people, we keep time. Why are we gathered here this morning? First and foremost, we are saying at the Federation of Kenya Employers that we want to have a different form of engagement and a different level of participation in matters of national interest. So this is the beginning of a journey that we want to take as employers, largely with our members, because the Federation really is about you, members, and friends and partners, as we have in this room. We hope that this breakfast will be the start of a change in our level of interaction and engagement, not only in our country, but in the whole of Africa as a continent. There is no debate today that employers and the private sector at large are the key players in national development and poverty alleviation. We play this role through running businesses, such as most of you are either running or working in. We play this role by paying taxes, which facilitates government. We play this role by creating employment and many other things. So it's very important that issues that go to the heart of the performance of our enterprises are discussed and mainstreamed into national development agenda. So employers want to be part of the solution to the emerging problems and challenges facing Kenya and our continent at large. This happily has been entrenched in our Vision 2030. It's been entrenched in the African Union Agenda 2063 and in the new social development goals that were just passed by the heads of state in September. We now have mainstreamed issues of sustainable enterprises and employment creation amongst the many, many global goals. So there is a platform for us to play that role.
All of us, and many of us, have talked about a different fora, about the skills, about the graduates we are getting. And I think KU is stepping out and saying, come and challenge us. Tell us what it is that you are not happy with about our graduates. Tell us what we need to do different. Tell us what it is. And I think, to KU's credit, I remember, I think a year ago, or slightly over a year ago, they launched a program where they were actually the ones on the offensive, telling employers, come out, let us see how we can actually work together. If I'm molding somebody for you to take 3 or 4 years down the road, why don't we have a relationship 4 years earlier? Why don't we work together so that we can quality assure together, so that the person you get in the end is sort of quality assured? And I thought that was a great program. Instead of the traditional, quality control where we say that graduate is not good, I think KU invited us to work together in that journey to ensure that the output we get is the right one.
The current resource that we have within our academia is extensive too. We have some 65 universities, 170 plus vocational institutions. We have a total graduate from the higher education at approximately 500,000, 50,000 of which are eligible for university education. 450,000 are open to vocational institutions. But yet we have challenges. If we look at the vocational sector, the TVET sector, the 170 plus institution, the possible potential of enrollment consists of approximately 45,000, and yet only 11,000 young people actually enroll, despite the Financial Placement Board's activities as well as the support that they get. And this then goes to show that there's an issue as far as relevance, as far as quality, as far as the expectations of industry, the associated challenges as far as the stigma of education, both at vocational and university, and all of this has to be addressed.
There's a gap that has been noticed between the employers and the kind of skills that we are giving our students, and Kenyatta University is trying to address this through the Work Induction Programme. It's a program where we want, when our students go for holidays, they actually work for different companies. So by the time they finish their 4 or 5 year degree, they have about maybe 2 years or 1.5 years work experience. The whole question of coming out of the university and you don't have experience, will be a thing of the past. So we are very passionate and we are happy to partner with the FKE and other organizations to do this for our children.